57 says to simplify, and you'll have to forgive me. When I was creating this, the final exam review here with our videos, I must have forgotten to include a slide for number 57, so I went ahead and hand wrote it for us. But here we go. So we are given 4 times the cube root of m to the 7th p to the 5 minus 2m squared p times the cube root of mp squared. So again, as I've mentioned in previous videos, as soon as I see the word simplify and radicals, right away I know that I'm going to go ahead and do good stuff, bad stuff to simplify those radicals. And then minus 2m squared p, and then break each of these radicals down into good stuff, bad stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and tackle this first radical here. Fortunately, there are no numbers, right? Neither of our radicals has numbers, so we don't have to worry about using our cheat sheet there, our exponent or power cheat sheet. However, let's take a look at m to the 7th. So you may recall that when we're dealing with variables and their exponents, you want to go back to the index and start thinking in multiples of that index. So 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. And then you want to ask yourself, all right, for m, is 7 a multiple of 3? Nope. So what is the next number down from 7, smaller than 7, below 7, that is a multiple of 3? Well, 6, right? 3, 6. So when we break m to the 7th up into good stuff, bad stuff, m to the 6th is good, 1m is bad, and 6 plus 1 gives us 7. All right, how about p to the 5th? Well, 5, also not a factor of 3, not a multiple of 3, rather. So what's the next number down from 5 that is a multiple of 3? Well, 3, right? So when we break up p to the 5th, 3 are good, 2 are bad. 3 plus 2 gives us 5, so we know that we broke that up correctly. All right, let's take a look at the second radical here. We have the cube root of mp squared. Well, hang on, doesn't that look familiar here? The cube root of mp squared? And isn't the cube root mp squared the garbage for this first radical? So I really don't even have to think about the second radical here. This radical matches exactly my garbage radical when I broke down the first set here. So I know that this whole thing is all garbage. I don't even have to worry about whether or not anything breaks down because I can see that it is all garbage. And so the second radical has nothing good, no good stuff. All right, so let's go ahead now and see what happens here. We have our 4, so 4, and now we know everything in the good stuff radical is going to come out free, clean, and clear. So this m to the 6, well, we know it's going to come out as an m, but what about the exponent? What exponent will it have? Well, don't forget, we take the power, divide it by the index. So 6 divided by 3 gives us 2. So when this m to the 6 comes out, it comes out as m squared. And then we have p cubed. Well, we know it's going to come out as a p, but what is its exponent going to be? Well, 3 divided by 3 gives us 1, and so we don't have to worry about writing any exponent. And then we rewrite the garbage, so the cube root of mp squared minus 2m squared p. There was no good stuff to come out, so we just rewrite the garbage. Cube root of mp squared. Now that the radicals match identically, that means that we can go ahead and combine these two terms. So we have 4m squared p minus 2m squared p. Well, what's 4 minus 2? Just 2m squared p, and then rewrite our garbage. And there we have the simplified answer for number 57.